How should I rephrase that again? Sorry.
So
I
here's
mean,
a good
what should
way
I
to
be
do it.
saying
I think,
instead? What copy should I be using?
well, free or copy is completely up to you what you would like to use. Now, if it is property boot camp, as it is
No, no, no. I'm
called,
saying like for the ad that got disapproved. I didn't hear you properly. What should I be writing?
yeah, so if your ad is about a business and property boot camp, you could say the best business and property boot camp in London and something along those lines. Get this offer now. Or you could just do a little introduction about yourself. Be like, I'm Snail Sweet Tell. Name one or two of your achievements and be like, I am running this event for during X, Y, and Z these dates in London. If you're interested in this property, click below to see the offer. Something
And
like
can
that.
I put 50% discount there? So like in the ad, can I write 50% discount?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, all right. So I will change the text on the ad and get that running. Yeah. Okay.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the next question
So,
then?
what's the best way to Facebook market entrepreneur training events? Like what Gary Vee does events, and I mean, all these people are converting in London. Andy Harrington's filling 1,000 people event. Like, what is the strategy I should be using as a new entrepreneur training events company to? I mean, how should I be marketing on Facebook? What's the strategy for me?
Okay, so content. Really, really good content is what you need. Okay, you need to be. I actually used to work for an entrepreneur, and I used to do the content for him. That's how I know the guys from Gary's team. Um, so a lot of video, a lot of imagery, a lot of inspirational quotes. This kind of thing works really well for entrepreneurs. Okay. If you're trying to get people to events, it's about building up a good, solid audience. So the more video content you have for yourself, the better. And video is very engaging at the moment on Facebook with the algorithms. And well, I think video is king, full stop. But that's exactly what I would be doing. So even in this ad you have here, business and property boot camp in London, like, yeah, that image is great, but why aren't you using maybe a video of you speaking at an event? Or like making a video of you explaining about yourself and be like, this is what I do, come to my event, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some great videos. So I just got my website finished now, and I'm
Well,
now the weak link is a video editor in my team. I've got a graphics designer. I've got someone subtitling my videos. I've got having a meeting with a copy person. Now the only weakness is video editors, but I'm gonna give all my footage. Like I'm gonna get a personal branding video for me, about a 2 minute long of who I am and what I've achieved and who I've met through my life. And then I'm gonna get one video for the monthly Awaken Your Greatness event done, and then a separate video for Eric Thomas in London done. So I'm gonna put a lot of work. 3 videos is my target, and one showing who I am and what I'm about and how I believe I'm the best in the world. The second one is the monthly event, and the third one is for the two big events next year.
uh-huh.
So, and I'm going to put a lot of effort in those, and then flood Facebook with that. What do you think of that strategy?
I think that'd be good, right? But you need to be smart about it. If you're going to be doing videos, I'd recommend doing a video views campaign, okay? In the video views campaign, you'll be using audiences that you have already, potential lookalike audiences built of people that have been on your Facebook page or have engaged with your page before or have engaged with your videos before, okay? When you do the video views campaign, you'll be targeting more people, and then what would happen is you move them down the funnel, so you'd be able to eventually retarget those people to buy tickets to your event.
So the lookalike audience, how does that work? Because that's the ad that I copied over that you told me to do, the 1%. Like, what is that exactly? Is that the best one at the moment?
Yeah, so a lookalike audience is an audience that has similar interests and behaviors to your custom audience, but they actually don't know about you yet.
Right, because I just built my new Facebook profile. It took me about a year to build it because the old one got blocked for playing music in my car. My Facebook live facility was blocked on my other one, and nobody would unblock it through customer service. I tried emails for 6 months. So I built a new profile, and I think a lot of these, maybe a third of them are like robot was kept giving me friend requests, right? And I kept on adding. So I don't know if that would make the lookalike audience not look good, or is it lookalike only goes to people who's engaging with you? Is it?
No, the lookalike, okay, so the lookalike for this audience, right, is people that have engaged with your Facebook in the last 365 days. Facebook are going to go find people with similar interests and behaviors to people that have engaged with your Facebook, and they're going to find these people and your ads going to target them.
Right. And that's the best way to get like, then it grows lookalike, and then I can put UK and it will find a lookalike audience from UK, right?
Yeah.
That's engaging. Yeah, I'm getting good engagement on my new Facebook. I'm on 5,000 followers already, and nearly 800 people have gone on top and followed me. So that's a very good new profile. That's where I built my business page from. So how should I do my analytics, and how much should I spend on ads and videos? So how much should
So
I?
it's completely up to you how much you're able to spend on adverts, okay? Now, we'd recommend maybe 10, 15 pounds a day to start and increase that 10 to 20% as you go over a certain time period once you know it's working, okay?
Right, is that per ad? So if I do, say I'm doing 4
Correct.
different ads, yeah?
Yeah, if you've even have 4 different ads running, let's say brand awareness campaign running, okay? I would have that at maybe £10 a day, and then you could have a tracker campaign running, let's say £15 a day. Then you could have a conversions campaign running at 15, and then you could have a retargeting done at 15.
All
Okay?
right, so
So
all of them
yeah,
running, and then like what you advise, when one is converting heavy, then go in large as you can, and then if it doesn't convert, then drop the campaign, right?
yeah, exactly.
Right, and then it says, right, what's the best way for me to run my Facebook profile page, and what's the best way for me to run my business page, right? My business page, 149,000, but they're not very engaging. It's 10 or 15, say 5 or 10 people engaging on each post, video or photo, yeah? And my Facebook profile page is good engagement. Like if I do a Facebook live, it's up to 400, 500 watching my Facebook lives, but I'm sharing it to a lot of groups. So how should I be running my personal Facebook profile? How should I run my business page? My goals are 1 million people engaging in my business page, like really talking to me, and I want to grow that, right? I have great content, but what I seem to be doing is doing everything off the Facebook profile page because I've got more of a following there, and I don't know what. How do you advise me to run two?
Now, let me interrupt you there, right? If is your goal to get people to your events, or is it to get people to engage with your Facebook page? Because engaging with your Facebook page doesn't lead to conversions.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 goals for me. Like, one goal is my event gets full up, right? The second goal is my personal brand as one of the best motivational speakers in the world. Like, I worked it out. Like, I done research on the 10 best in the world. They all have over 1 million followers in all the platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. Yeah. So I said I can't even say that I'm in the shadow of these guys until I got 1 million followers. So I'm growing everything, right? So
Sure.
that's one goal is 1 million. I can't even say I'm competing with these guys without 1 million. And I've done quite well to 149,000 with no type of YouTube ads basically, but they're not engaging. So how do I get my Facebook business page to engage? Like what ad can I run on my business page? All right, I went worldwide to make it cheap and to get the followers in, but it's like I can say they're fake. Although they're not fake, they're like fake to me because none of them are talking, engaging with me. So I have to boost stuff to make it look like the people are communicating with me, which I don't really want to do. But
Well, you could do an engagement campaign, okay, and from there you have a couple of options. You can decide if people you want people to share your posts, you want people to engage with your posts and comment and like. There's an engagement campaign there that you could use.
so I go to engagement campaign from my business page and run a campaign, and only in UK. Should I leave worldwide now? Go to UK and Europe?
Yeah, you should always start in the UK. Start it small and work your way bigger. Like all those entrepreneurs you speak about, they were entrepreneurs. Obviously, you know this before social media existed, alright? Now, I know people like Ty Lopez and Gary Vaynerchuk, and they've built their success off the back of social media, but it still took some time to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would really, really focus on the content that you're putting out to me. I think that the content is king, you know?
Yeah, because I'm starting something called Suno University. Like, I mean, I got feedback from a guy from America, and I was saying, "What do you think of me?" He goes, "Listen, you're better than Gary Vaynerchuk because you became a self-made millionaire without Facebook and social media. Because I done it in 1997 using my student loan, and I didn't know it was special. I just hustled my way through, right?" So the words is spreading on a small level. Like this guy has done it the harder way. But I mean, I'm not a hater. Ty Lopez has come into the scene, massive budget, this all these fancy cars in the shot. In my opinion, 50% fake, right? And
Yeah, I agree.
right, and he's come in and he's like giving it the large and the house and this and that, young guys, and like he's kind of what can we say, setting bait. People are grabbing the bait, £27 a month, getting them all in. He's got his strategy. He's Mr. Big Guy. But my thing is, okay, it's going to take me time, but I will take over. You will see it, Ruth. I will clean up. I will take over because my intention is right. So I can handle the long game, but I have to master this Facebook ad stuff. I have to master it. I'm not going to give up. Like, I'm really, really, really focused. Yeah. So what would be the strategy to get 1 million people in my business page from 149,000? But I've got to carry on in UK, you're saying, and run what type of ad on the business page?
Okay, so what you need to do is I, first of all, can't tell you how to take it from 149,000 to a billion. It's small increments. So brand awareness, engagement, driving traffic to your Facebook page. All of these video views is fantastic for that. That's exactly what I've been doing. I've been starting small, working my way around the UK, and then building out into different countries in Europe, and then eventually worldwide. Okay, but start small. Just start.
Okay. Next, so right, we've gone through that. Right, so how does Instagram come into the play? Because all I've done is gone into my Instagram page and boosted stuff, and I'm getting massive engagement in Instagram. I'm up to about 20,000 followers there. But the best way is to go in the Ads Manager. So how do I do Instagram through the Ads Manager, please?
No, you can't do that. Instagram is now you can run campaigns on Ads Manager and get your placements only on Instagram. Okay, now you can do it that way. But if you feel that boosted post on Instagram is working for you, then I stick with that.
Right, so the boosted post is okay because it's got very good analytics. It tells me which country people are. So I carry on with just doing it from Instagram profile. Just carry on in there. So is it? Am I getting any? Sorry.
If that's working for you, do it.
But is there any different type of thing in the Ads Manager when you're advertising on Instagram? Is there any other different analytics I get or any kind of advantages?
Well, the thing is that your customer look like audiences are different. Okay. You'll be able to see, you're able to customize the columns there and see different kind of results. You get better results if it was done through Ads Manager, but if you feel like it's working for you on Instagram, you're getting the engagement that you want, continue to boost posts that way.
I mean, what I'm doing on Instagram, I put photos, I put tons of stuff out. When I see somebody's following me without even paying, then I go in hard. And then I go in, like India's massive following for me in a certain part of India, in Mumbai. So I just target there, right? And then UK as well. Like I've got a separate ad for UK. It's not great, but Instagram is it's a powerful platform. But it's a hard one as well. It's been very hard to get it to 20,000. It's been a nightmare. I've tried every single tactic, yeah, and I got it to 20,000. But
once again, it's all about really good content as well.
Right. So
make sure that your content is on point, you're posting consistently and regularly, and that everything is lined up. So similar color schemes, things like this.
So say if you was in my position, yeah. So it's like you're focused to be one of the best motivational speakers in the world. You've got two events, so one big one next year. The monthly event is basically run to test out marketing and to get my team together. Yeah. So if you was in my shoes, what would you do exactly? If you was in my predicament, how would you be kind of planning this? What would you tell your team we should be doing, Facebook wise?
Okay, like I said to you before, if you've got two big events next year, you want to start off the brand awareness campaign now. Okay, you want to be targeting a load of people. Okay, do that brand awareness campaign, then I will be driving traffic. Okay, close to Christmas time. All right, driving traffic to your website. Once you drive enough traffic to your website, then you'll be able to build up enough data on your pixels to conversion campaign to get people to shop now for your events after Christmas. Okay, and then people that haven't shopped and be able to retarget them. Okay.
Right, because I'm doing one event at a time. So the big one's going to be May 11th, Eric Thomas. And when we do ads, do we just target Eric Thomas? That's what when we go down to the the interests, or should it be Eric Thomas and entrepreneur events? Or how would we do it with Eric Thomas?
Who's Eric Thomas?
Oh, he's the main speaker. He's like one of the best motivational speakers. He's like Les Brown of America now. So
Okay.
he's got a massive following.
Yeah, you could do people who are interested in Eric Thomas. Yeah, definitely.
And what other keywords should we be using for filling up that event?
You should be using maximum 2 to 3. Okay, 2 to 3 interest or behaviors. One will be Eric Thomas, maybe another one is entrepreneur, and then another one maybe business workshop or something like that, you know?
And should I always go for video over fit pictures? Shall we just keep going for videos more than pictures? Do pictures convert as well?
Always videos, right? Unless you're doing a lead generation campaign, you'll be doing single image. If you're not doing a lead generation campaign, you're doing conversion campaign, then you'll be doing a carousel.
A carousel, so a couple of videos, is it? Or no, carousel's a couple of photos, right?
Exactly, done in cards, and you're able to click through the cards.
Right, so I put a couple of images, so I do a video or carousel for the big event next year. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, definitely.
But
The
not.
video would work well, but when you're doing a conversion campaign, you use carousel.
So conversion is when you're getting someone. We done a click funnel. It's been built now, but we can't put a pixel on the click funnel, right?
No, you can't.
Right. So in my personal website, that's the only place. We've placed the pixel on the website. So you only place a pixel on the website, right?
Yeah, you can put your picture on the website, yeah.
Can you put it in different places, or you have to only choose one place for your pixel?
If you've got a business manager, you can have a couple of different pixels. Now, we'd recommend one pixel per website, just because it's easier to track.
Mm-hmm. So a separate pixel we generate, is it, for each website to see where it's going?
If you've got a business manager, yes.
Business manager? What's that?
Yeah.
What's the
Business
business?
manager is where you're able to organize multiple ad accounts that you have.
So it's different to ads manager. Should I upgrade it to business manager, you think?
Yeah, well, I can send you some information about business manager if you need to, okay?
Okay, and say what other advice? I'll let you give as much advice as you can now because we're just gonna get on with it. I've got a small team. They're quite young guys, and they're studying Udemy courses on Facebook now and the Blueprint because I'm too busy working, right? So running my companies and stuff. So I've got a young team. They're hungry, which I like. But what advice would you give me and my team to just? The target is to take over that territory because we got so much help to give people. No one's going to be running to the back of the room buying rubbish in my seminars. I'm not having it. So what do you advise now for us for the next steps now?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean the next steps, like you've gone through, but any more advice? Any more advice you'd give us that would really help us?
I don't really know. Like that's the best advice I can give you in terms of Facebook advertising. Other advice I wouldn't really know. For your marketing techniques, but for Facebook advertising, I think I've told you everything you might need to know.
And images, so like they shouldn't have too much writing on them, yeah. Like the image that I'm using, is it a good image? Like, what type of images
Yeah, I
would
mean,
convert?
I think you should be using a photo of yourself speaking at an event or a video of you speaking at an event, not a random photo like that. Because if I saw that, I'd be like, what is that? You want
Yes,
to be able
yes.
to give a nice hint as to what people are getting themselves into when they click through.
Okay, so video, photos of me with high resolution. Because they say it takes 5 times someone to see to click even sometimes, right? So, and any other interest and targeting? Shall we put other entrepreneur speakers' names when we're targeting people, audiences and stuff? Shall we
Yeah,
put?
if you like to. I mean, like I said, customer lookalike audiences are really good. So I would be using your lookalike audiences that you have, but in customer lookalike audiences, you don't need detailed targeting.
Okay, so we just concentrate on lookalike audiences. That's the best way you're saying, right? To
I
carry
think
on.
so. Yeah, moving forward. Now, if you're going to do a brand awareness campaign around their comments, you could definitely experiment using his name for detailed targeting. But like I said, experimentation, you know.
Right, right. And what is the split testing? How should we be split testing?
You don't need to be split testing at the moment, to be honest with you. Split testing is quite an advanced thing. We wouldn't even, like, we know how to do it, but we wouldn't even recommend it to people unless they're extremely advanced with advertising.
So, like, what I done, like, I've got one ad black and white, one ad color, right? Both with the same budget. And then if I run it for 2 days, is that a way to see who's converted more? Is that a simple way of split testing as well?
Yeah, or what you could do is you could have the one campaign with two different ad sets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you run it that way, see what one's performing better, and then you can go from there. Leave the one that's not working, and that's it.
So one ad with two ad sets, is that one ad with two images in there running?
One campaign with two different ad sets, and in each of those ad sets you have different audiences and different creatives. You run them for about a week, or even run them for 3 days. See how they go, and then if one of them is performing well, then you take the money out of that and put it into the other ad set that's working well. Okay.
Like you know the
That's the other
speaker,
process.
you know the speaker Andy Harrington in UK. Have you heard of him?
I don't know Andy
All
Harrington.
right, Power to Achieve. So he spends 30,000, gets 30,000 back before the event, fills it up. Like one of the main competitors that I really want to compete with. So and the future, what's the future now? Like when can I have my next call with someone, or what do you advise? Hello, hello.
Sorry, we are currently.
Come on, call me back. Just gonna call me back, guys. Hold tight here. Come on.